course, this violent situation has unfortunately put the national spotlight on Indianapolis, and it's led to political fights over crime in the Circle City.
Fox 59 continues our team coverage right now on this case. We start with our very own Fox 59's Russ McQuaid. He's been following the story all weekend long. He explains why police say that Sanchez, yet again, we're being told, is lucky to be alive. Russ?
Good afternoon, Raphael. In this case, the pictures tell the story, and slowly more visual images of the Mark Sanchez knife fight downtown are coming out and having an impact on how the prosecutor has charged the ex-NFL quarterback. New today, surveillance video obtained by the New York Post showing a blood-soaked Sanchez staggering up the 300 block of West Washington Street early Saturday morning after he was stabbed in this alley by a driver who said Sanchez attacked him because of where he parked his truck. "This guy is trying to kill me," the driver remembers thinking as he said Sanchez pummeled him as he lay on the ground wedged in between a dumpster and wooden pallets. And the man told police he, quote, struck Sanchez 2 or 3 times with a knife. The next thing the man knew was Mr. Sanchez looked at him with a look of shock. He slowly turned around and Mr. Sanchez took off northbound in the alley. That's Sanchez coming out of that alley and staggering for help. An investigator said he asked Sanchez what happened, and all he could remember was grabbing for a window. This is the window on Loft Miller's Pub and Eatery. Those are Sanchez's handprints, and this is the bartender who helped save his life.
Brought him inside, laid him down, and we called 911, put towels over the injuries that he had.
These are the other images from the weekend. The man who fought with Sanchez, hospitalized with a deep cut to the face, and his account that led to the prosecutor filing a felony against Sanchez. Quote, when asked to rate his pain on a scale of 10, the man stated it eventually reached a 10. Sanchez was in town to cover the Colts-Raiders game for Fox Sports, and now investigators will attempt to find out where he had been in the hours before the fight and with whom, and if he'd been drinking, because the truck driver said, quote, Sanchez smelled of alcohol and his speech was slurred.
In a case like this, one of the things that you are considering is where people are coming from, where were people going, what were they doing, and then once individuals receive medical care, we're obviously very interested in what those medical records look like, because they can a lot of times give us greater insight into what was going on that day and potentially provide some information into an individual's state of mind.
Indiana is a constitutional carry state that gives wide latitude to self-defense and the use of guns if necessary to defend oneself, leaving Mark Sanchez fortunate he's still alive to fight for his life and his innocence in court.
We're lucky that no one's dead right now as a result of this incident that involved a knife, but certainly more people have guns, and we have to be mindful of that as we start and deal with conflict in our community.
Sanchez has engaged noted Indianapolis defense attorney James Voiles as his initial hearing has been waived. Now a pretrial hearing on that felony charge is set for early November. He's facing between 1 and 6 years in prison if convicted, and his status with Fox Sports is unresolved. Aaliyah?
Russ.